With a win tonight in Dallas. That's right. Yeah, my voice has changed. I'm sorry. Ty Lue said there's no pressure or panic right now, but urgency is the right word. Lue added, quote, when you're down 2-0 and you're coming into another team's arena, it shows what you're made of. Got to bring in Fox NBA analyst Slick Rick the Bucher. But Acho, what should we expect from my Clippers tonight?
So I need help for this one. And Slick Rick, I genuinely do, because I know one thing that's going to happen tonight.
The hell?
They gonna have a pillow.
Oh,
because they gonna lay down, big dog. And they gonna lay down, and the Clippers gonna lay down and get comfortable. Now, I don't want to cover up my mic, but I needed the help because all we gonna expect is a pillow and a blanket and some Z's. Because Luka the Dawn about to put them boys to sleep. Sal, you told me, and I believed you, and it was one of the wisest things you've ever said.
Oh,
you cannot cook a meal without a fire.
Yeah, you ain't lying. It's hard.
The Clippers cannot get a W if they have no fire under them. I hate some of the colloquial phrases you hear amongst coaches all the time. You know, you gotta wake up with your pee hot, right? I'm like, Coach, what does that mean? What does that mean?
Okay.
I hate phrases like, what does that mean?
This is a Friday show for real.
They always say this. They also say this. You gotta have a sense of urgency.
Oh, man.
Stop.
Let them live.
But when I watched the Clippers, all of these phrases finally made sense. Coach, I gotta wake up with my urine hot? Huh? A sense of urgency? I had to look it up today, Sal.
What'd you do?
Not your urine hot, but a sense of urgency is to act promptly with intention to make things happen efficiently and effectively. When you watch the Clippers play, they play with no sense of urgency.
Chill.
They don't act prompt. They're not trying to make anything happen efficiently or effectively. They just kind of meander around the court as if they play in a record park with no ultimate intention. It's confusing. It's perplexing. The Clippers are not going to do anything today that they haven't done prior. I expect them to lay down. I expect them to get comfortable. I expect them to go to sleep because it's about to be night-night after this one in Dallas.
Acho, I was right there with you until that last line, that they're not going to do something that we've seen them do before.
Where you going, Slade?
That's what I'm seeing. Look, to answer the question, what should we expect from them? We don't know what to expect because normally with a normal team, at this point, down 2-0, being embarrassed to this level, you would expect, oh, we're going to see the best of the Clippers.
You hope.
And that's what I thought in the bubble after they gave away 2 games against the Denver Nuggets. But can I get a full screen here? We have seen this before, Mr. Acho, and it was against the Denver Nuggets last year. We had Game 5, and we had a disappointment. And who led the disappointment? It was Kawhi Leonard. And then we got to Game 6. And who led the disappointment? Oh, it was his running mate, Paul George. And then we got to Game 7, where now it's time to let everybody know that you mean business. And what did we get? Disappointment from both of them. So if you're asking me what I am going to see in Game 3 after what did we have in Game 1 against the Dallas Mavericks? Oh, we had Kawhi Leonard disappointing. And then we got to Game 2, and who disappointed? Paul George. So what am I going to see in Game 3? I'm going to see both of them disappoint me. What else should I expect?
Man.
I've seen this movie before, and the only thing that I don't like about talking about this is that Marcellus, God bless you, somehow, I just know, you don't have any choice. They sent you the swag. You planted your flag.
No, he did.
You got to make a case, and there's no case to be made. So, brother, I feel for you, man. Go ahead, do your thing. But just know that Acho and I take no pleasure in the fact that you have absolutely no shot at making any point in this segment.
Say it again, Slick. Yeah, they sent that swag. Hey! That's in the bag. Hey! That's how I feel right now, damn it. I ain't got no research that's going to support anything I'm about to say. This is all rooting interest. I don't give a damn. What y'all think, we just going to lay down and get stepped over like Allen Iverson did our head coach? No!
Had to get that one off time. That was just too good.
Oh, hell no. We got better leadership than that. We ain't got to look at our head coach. We can look at Kawhi, the Clown, Leonard. Lead by example is Kawhi, right? Kawhi is a lead by example type. Acho gets up here all the time trying to be a psychotherapist talking about, Kawhi, where's your fire? You can't cook. You need to be more of a fiery personality. Be like LeBron. Grab KCP and just yank him or something. That ain't Kawhi. You know what Kawhi does? He leads by example. So the best indicator of future behavior is past behavior.
Yes,
Let's see this leadership by example from that same guy, Kawhi Leonard. Oh, Kawhi Leonard found himself down 0-2 before. As a Toronto Raptor. Not even a champion as a Toronto Raptor, because it was just a one-and-done year. 0-2. And what did Kawhi Leonard lead his team to do by example? 4 straight victories, 4-2 wins. Wow. That's going to feel eerily similar to this situation because tonight, we know what's going to happen. They're going to stand up. Ty Lue, get up. They're going to get up. They're going to go out there and ball out. All we have to do is figure out the Rubik's Cube of Luka Doncic trying to get the little man off the switch. And it's easy. You're going to have to concede some things. Either Luka's going to be able to go downhill. We ain't switching no more. Paul George, you own him. Kawhi, you own him. We're not switching anymore. Either Luka's going to get that first step because the guys are going to be mashed together, and he's going to go downhill, Luka. But we're going to have Zubac there. We're going to have a big there. Hey, Boogie Cousins, get a couple minutes. We don't give a damn. Or hit 35, 40-footers all game long. Good luck with that because the Dallas Mavericks have not shot over 45% in 3 consecutive games all year. Well, they've done it for 2. They're not going to be able to do it again. We'll make the adjustments, and Clip City, Chip City will rise again.
The best indicator of future behavior is past behavior. That's a fact. Slick Rick, that's a bar. So with that being said, there are 75 players who have played 35-plus NBA playoff games in the last 6 seasons. And playoff P ranks 74th of the 75 in winning percentage. The best indicator of future behavior for playoff P is his past behavior, and he has the Anyway, we already know what the future behavior going to be, Slick Rick. I'm going to throw you the oop. Hopefully you can do something with it, unlike the Clippers.
Damn.
Yeah, Acho, sell us now is you listen to a band and they have that one big hit and it's like 10 years old, but they keep, every time they trot it out, I will get everybody hyped again. We're going to play it again. That's Celis reaching back to that Toronto Raptors days with Kawhi Leonard coming back from the 0-2. I'm just going to keep beating that hit because it's the only one I got. Yeah. Here's the reality. After game 1 in this series, I gave you the numbers on what Kawhi Leonard did, minus 15. Did we hear anything from him about, I need to be better? No, we did not. After game 2, I gave you the numbers on Paul George, and we did hear from him. But did we hear anything from him about that minus 18 and about, I need to be better? No, we did not. However, Anthony Davis, after game 1 and his performance, he says, I need to be better. Now, Anthony Davis in no way is a team leader, but when you are being outled by a guy like Anthony Davis, you are in serious trouble. The fact that Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, neither one of them to this point in the series has said, it's on me. I need to make this different. Gives me no hope that game 3 is going to be any different.
Oh, man, Slick, you had me for a minute on the ropes, but now I want you. Come on, let's do this. Anthony Davis ain't tough. Anthony Davis is not showing any type of leadership or accountability. He got LeBron James right there for cover for anything. I've been in this kind of relationship before. My sister growing up will put hands on anybody. So I can say whatever the hell I want because my sister was going to fight the battle for me. Same with Anthony Davis. Say what you want. LeBron going to take all of the criticism and all the blame if this doesn't go well. So Anthony Davis, you ain't tough. I don't want to hear it. You know what? Paul George and Kawhi Leonard are telling the truth by saying nothing. Now, we saw Paul George try to come out and say, look, this is not a situation where I'm stressing. We are not feeling any pressure. We should go out there and handle game 3. I didn't really like that as a response, but it was better than him putting the blame somewhere else or even putting the blame on him. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George had 69 points between them. The first block, I'm hearing my boy Acho give praise to LeBron and AD for having 55. They had 69. The rest of the starters only had 14. So are you asking right now, on record, Slick Rick, for Paul George and Kawhi Leonard to get to a podium and say, hey, my teammates, my starting teammates, they suck? Do you want them to out them or quietly handle this like proper leaders?